request that during the festive period, we give them some period of grace. That was the Christmas and the New Year period. And we also told them that after this period, we're going to crack down, crack down on them. You see, the law is very clear. If you go to the Private State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency law, Cap 47 2000, take a look at Part 2, Section O. It says, we have the powers to apprehend any person selling or hawking goods or other article of trade in unauthorized places under any bylaw. So which means you do not have any powers, you don't have any right to sit down anywhere that is not a market, an authorized market. If a market is authorized, but the market should happen inside the market, not on the market. So we're going to start this enforcement of illegal street trading again, and at least the government has given them that period of grace.
What about the area of plaza?
Yeah, all of them. It's going to be
well, a lot of people are complaining that places are not being given, like especially people who sell food, for instance. Would they be able to afford getting a shop, knowing how much rent in a shop costs? Is there a specific place that has been made available for these traders so they can move away from those places that are termed illegal?
Have you gone to the plaza recently?
I have.
Okay, good. You understand that the plaza has two phases. The other one, where we have a park, the walkway, and the market itself. The market is empty. The plaza market is empty. I had told you before that we had an interaction with the market, the plaza management, and they were ready. They had fixed the lights. So which means you can stay inside the plaza market and sell till 10. You understand? So there are alternatives for these people. Go to it and market. You understand that inside the market is empty, but people like staying outside. And selling on the street is also affecting people who have paid for their stalls inside the market. That's why sometimes when we move in, clear those street traders, you will see that the people that are selling inside the market, they will be jubilating, because they also want these people on the street to come inside the market so that there can be competition inside the market. So there are places we've kept, alternatives we've kept for them. So none of them, and we've sensitized them, we've told them, we've had interactions with them on the reason why they should leave these places. You understand? Okay, take for instance, you come out on the streets, sometimes up to the tar road to sell. Vehicles, you don't have control over these vehicles. Some mechanical faults can occur, and vehicles can run into them. You understand? It's for their own good. But well, since we've done our own bid by sensitizing them, by giving them ultimatums, we have to enforce them. We have to enforce them.
All right, it's time now to invite our parliamentarians to be part of our discussion for today. Well, you heard the state chairman, 0902-223-1011 or 0817-624-8565 is the number. You state your name, your location, and please do well to keep your comments short and simple. 0902-223-1011 or 0817-624-8565.
You know what we're going to
What
do?
about the people who collect money inside the market? I've been to the market several times, and while I'm there, I see them trying to scatter the women's goods, especially if they refuse to pay. Are they your men or they're illegal?
No. We don't collect monies from people. We don't do that. We don't collect monies from people. The only thing we do is we send out demand notices every year on sanitation, pollution, emblems, and all that. And let me use this opportunity to say, because I've heard from grapevine that there are some people who are parading themselves and are selling sanitation emblems. But let me say this categorically clear. The only law we operate on is the law we call Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency Law, Cap 47 2000. And that is the law that empowers us to do whatever we are doing. We don't go outside the law. So if there are any persons or group of persons who are collecting monies from motorists, keke, and both commercial and private vehicles in the name of emblems, they should desist from it, and the general public should resist them. The only two persons that have the powers to do that is the Ibom State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency and the Ibom State Internal Revenue Service. Other than that, every other thing is illegal. So we don't collect money from people apart from the demand notices that we send out and the emblems.
All right, we'll head back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning to you. Welcome. People's Parliament.
These invites, because even me, I'm shocked with the things I'm reading on social media and the things I'm hearing people say about this whole issue. And you don't hear from who is involved, you still believe what you're hearing. Truth be said, the Xmas Carnival was an activity by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism to at least give us some time to unwind, and it was a nice experience. And like I've always said, I thank the state governor and the commissioner. Prior to that event, I was consulted, I was instructed by my immediate boss, in the sense that I work directly under him, which is the essay to Governor Utamakwai, that he has gotten the approval of the commissioner to be fielding some number of artists per day through his own office, that he won't be around all days, that I help him out to make sure that those artists are always on stage. I did a great job. Every blessed day, even when I don't have anything doing around the stage, I have to be there to make sure that those artists perform. It was a nice outing. And after the event, the event ended, and those boys, being the one who consulted them, they kept on disturbing me, calling me, bro, how far? Events don't end, sef. Weeks have passed, we've not been paid. What's up? I was like, calm down, I'll get across to you. Each time they call me, I'll call my friend and brother, my boss, Ibom. These young men are disturbing me. Please, just like they are doing to me, I need to also let you know. Please, get me a word to them. It didn't come. Some at times, okay, hold on. I didn't get an exact thing to tell them. And I said, okay, since these boys are now accusing me, because the channel changed from Oga Alpha, where is our money, to they have paid other artists. You collect our own money pockets. You stole our money. One even was bold enough to tell me on phone that any day he sees me at anywhere, he will ransack me with whatever I have. That I enjoyed Xmas very freely with my family, and then he was with, and I was like, if not this Xmas event, wouldn't you have planned for your Xmas? He was like, say Tangaro, don't worry, did I see you? I had threats coming in, but I was nice enough to absorb them. I was so fine enough not to allow issues happen until the day I got it bottled up. And I was like, if you feel that you performed at that Xmas Carnival and anybody ate your money, please, this is the phone number of the commissioner on social media. I did that. Please contact him. Ask him thoroughly if he paid me, and I refused to pay you guys. Consciously speaking, I didn't know that that action of mine was seen by the commissioner in a bad light, and nobody drew my attention. And like when people say, I say there was a similar incident that happened at the initial, when the opening of that carnival came, where I was blocked from performance, and I was like, my name has been on air for a week for this opening, and now they are saying they said the commissioner said I should not perform. Do you know, it took me to meet the commissioner to know that it wasn't the commissioner that actually said I should not perform. And it was people working with him who saw my updates on Facebook most times as annoying. You understand? And I was like, Commissioner, when I met him after my performance on stage, I walked up to him and said, sir, it is today I heard that you were angry with me over a comment on Facebook. He hugged me and smiled. He said, you're my man. I can't forget what he said. You're my man. You understand? Forget about whatever happens. Let's see how we can make these remaining days of this event a huge one. That same night, I sent him an SMS, still apologizing. I didn't know until the thing that happened that day. He's an open man to me. He's a very free person. We meet at many occasions. He's a nice man, I tell people. It's just that people try to construe things to make it look as if there's a very serious issue between. So back to this particular incident. So I didn't know, nobody drew my attention. The man was angry. I move on until a day before my invitation. I don't know what they call arrest. I was invited. That's a statement they used when. So I was called up and by somebody that the commissioner is so angry with me that I should find a way and meet the commissioner. That I should find a way and meet, if I know that the commissioner will forgive me, I should find a way and meet him. Immediately that call dropped. I called Utamakwai and I said, bro, somebody just called that commissioner is angry with me over the comment I made, having his phone number on air. Utang drove to Fallen where I was, met with me. We arranged that after our stakeholders meeting on Wednesday, that together we'll go to the commissioner, because telling somebody sorry is one simple thing I do at will. Nobody forces me to do it. That after the stakeholders meeting, but I had another call that same day, and like I told the first one that called me, that it's not a big deal. Commissioner knows that definitely maybe I can't do anything harmful to him. So in the course of the stakeholders meeting, I had a call, and I told them, even my friends that moved out of Engine Gate with me knew I was going to be arrested. I told them that I am being invited by the police to come for questioning. And when I stepped up, to shock you, the person that led the arrest is my neighbor we share the same landlord with. Shockingly. And he was smiling and laughing. He said, somebody that we sit in my veranda too. He's a policeman. And he knows my kind of person. He was like, boss, now you. I said, let's go. And I got to that station about 3 o'clock. And I met with the DC. I explained my own part. And they said, okay, it's an easy thing. The commissioner did not say you did bad with anything except posting his phone number on air. And I said, if that's it. I was told just yesterday that this man is not happy with me.
But would it have been okay if someone done that to you? Like post your number on social media, just put it out there. Isn't that seem like an invasion of privacy?
If you see it as that, others may not see it as that. And we are not too perfect with knowledge. But most of the things we do at times, we do not, in quote, we do not know if it's right until the law interprets it. So that was the main essence. I said, if he saw it, if the commissioner is angry over that, fine, let's go meet him. I have my numbers on air most times. I throw my number open. People do that. For example,
you're a comedian, so it's kind of different.
Different how?
They call you for events, so you could actually have your number.
The commissioner is public servant.
But still,
you don't get my point. Is people will see that differently. The commissioner saw it differently, and it is best for me to tell him sorry. So other person would have seen his number on air and not gotten angry. Okay, he said he received some threats.
Well, you talked about him not paying the artists that came to perform. Were you paid?
I was.
You were paid?
Yes.
But, except them.
The ones that
were you the one that was supposed to, maybe money was supposed to hand over to you to hand over to them?
It's not necessary to hand it over to me. Anyhow, you can give the essay. You can call them on your own and pay them. That was just the point. I don't know. Must I get the money? After all, most of those artists that I called to perform, I don't know them personally.
Was there a reason given why they weren't getting their money?
Yeah, the truth about this matter is that monies were the commissioner handed money for artist payment complete to most people working with him, and we had issues of deduction, issues of looking at your face, how big you are. They rate you with your appearance and then they pay you. So I even came online and said, this is happening, commissioner, this is happening. People are deducted, people are not paid. Why should this happen under you? You understand? And commissioner yesterday said that most of those things that happened, he didn't know. He didn't know that the monies he gave, people stood somewhere to play with them. You understand?
He said it yesterday.
Yes, he made it known to me yesterday.
All right, you let us know exactly what the current situation, what it's like, and I will also try to establish a contact with the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Oman Essen. But stay with us. We'll return to the major issue for today, which is the role of citizen in ensuring proper waste management in Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Chairman, sir, thank you so much for being patient with us. We'll be right back after the